So, what you're about to watch is what the April Fool's episode was supposed to be. Suffice to say, the day we were supposed to record it, April 1st, things didn't quite work out. We tried recording, but the room we were in was like too soundproof, so my laptop's humming was incredibly audible in our recordings, so we really couldn't even use it.
And so we came up with the bright idea. If any one of you remember the show Rocko's Modern Life, there was an episode, I believe it was called Wacky Deli, yeah. Yes. And the show was very popular on the cartoon Rocko's Modern Life was just a jar of mayonnaise, and it became really popular. So we thought we would give you guys an April Fool's and hope you didn't take it too seriously and unsubscribe from us from that. But we thought
actually, if anything, it looks like that video, based upon the title alone, is almost catching up with the first episode in views.
That's kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
We should post more videos of mayonnaise soon.
Yeah, we probably should.
Before anyone starts with us, yes, we are serious. This is something Sonic fans so easily overlook, but is a very important part in the Sonic timeline.
Admittedly, though, Sonic Schoolhouse was put in the title on purpose to make it sound silliest. We've actually got 5 games to go over for this video.
So the question is, where do we start?
We start with the true sequel to Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic the Fighters!
Sonic the Fighters. To the average Sonic fan, a Sonic game of questionable continuity, and 8 rather than 7 Chaos Emeralds. By the way, random thing here, but I always just assumed that Sonic didn't go Super in Sonic 1 because he just didn't know where the 7th Emerald was. Heck, maybe he found the 7th Emerald hidden somewhere on West Island. But anyway, let's think about this. What other game besides Fighters has exactly 8 emeralds?
Adventure 2. Tails created an artificial emerald in that game.
So much so that apparently Sonic could use Chaos Control with it.
Dr. Black. I think this might be a good time to point out why there isn't a plot hole.
Oh yeah, so in Adventure 2, Sonic uses Chaos Control. Apparently a lot of people thought this came out of nowhere and made Sonic a Mary Sue. Well, the Mary Sue part is obviously wrong.
Yeah, Sonic's Mary Sue antics don't pop up until after this game. And he doesn't make this full transformation into a Mary Sue until Unleashed. And don't bother pointing out that you can only be a Mary Sue if you're a non-canon character. We know that. We're just using a term that lets us sum it up in one word.
But the Chaos Control thing. Look, Sonic saw Shadow use Chaos Control. The Emeralds in Sonic 1 use what honestly appears to be Chaos Control, not only resulting in Sonic losing them, but also helping restore and repair a lot of damage Eggman has done to South Island.
Maybe that giving power to your thoughts thing from 06 wasn't so hokey after all.
But even beyond Sonic witnessing and possibly own usage of Chaos Control prior to Adventure 2, Sonic already has shown in games where he's gone supersonic that he knows how to not only infuse his body with Chaos energy, but also manipulate it. So, yeah, not sure what the big deal here is.
Also, Sonic, when he used it to move his own body in Adventure 2, was very clearly drained. It wasn't a trip he was used to yet.
That was fixed by the boss fight, though.
So, yeah,
Alright, Sonic the Fighters.
Right. So in Sonic the Fighters, we have 8 emeralds. People in the past have thought it was a side effect of the cloning thing Eggman does in the mirror fight, making a fake 8th emerald.
But in reality, since our opinion is so much more valid, we're going to say that in the mirror fight, your opponent took the Chaos Emerald your character already had. I mean, in the game, if you choose someone else, then all the people you didn't choose have an emerald.
So say if you choose Espio, everyone has an emerald, and you get an 8th one from your clone. Not in that order, though.
But don't choose Espio, and Espio has an emerald.
The secret lies with miles Tails per hour.
Get it? Miles per hour? That joke isn't painfully obvious, overdone, and never clever to point out in the first place.
What we're trying to say here is that we believe that Tails was still in possession of that fake emerald in this game, making it chronologically come after Adventure 2.
But it's not that simple. If Sonic the Fighters takes place after Adventure 2, what of it? Well, as the most logical direct sequel to Adventure 2, we have to ask, how do we take ourselves from Sonic the Fighters to Heroes in a logical manner?
Well, that's where Sonic Eraser comes in. You see, we believe Sonic Eraser as a game was a plot by Metal Sonic after his defeat in Fighters.
Fed up with being Sonic's punching bag for so many games, Metal Sonic made the Sonic Eraser game to do exactly that. Erase.
But erase what, you may be asking? Continuity. That's what was erased. After Fighters, Metal Sonic destroyed this continuity's characters, lore, universe, everything.
Don't believe us? Well, keeping in mind that we're totally right about this chronological order thing here, and you shouldn't argue with us, what happens in Sonic Heroes?
Well, Sonic became more of a Mary Sue, barely even phased by what should have been a shocking resurrection of someone who helped him save the world before.
Tails starts acting like the character development from the adventure games never happened.
Knuckles is...
Amy became an obsessive stalker with no personality beyond her love of Sonic.
And Shadow got amnesia for no reason.
Yeah. Look, we could go on, but with this mountain of evidence, can you deny Metal Sonic's hand in the creation of Sonic Eraser? I think not.
But Metal Sonic's plans didn't stop here. He then created 3 more games.
All of these games are made in retrospect, of course, to mess with the timeline in the future, by the way.
Ah, yes, that's very important to point out, as these games are Sonic's Game World, Tails and the Music Maker, and of course, Sonic's Schoolhouse.
By the way, you might have thought we should have put Wacky World's creative studio here, but don't be ridiculous. Unlike the games we just listed, Wacky Worlds is so obviously not canon.
Yeah, seriously people, don't be ridiculous.
Don't leave.
Guys, it was a joke.
Okay, we're good. But all of these games share something in common. They were all made by Metal Sonic to make Sonic and his friends less threatening. Not only in timeline would it return them to their younger ages, but it also makes them less experienced.
A truly heinous plot. Instead of action and adventure, Metal Sonic made them all turn into educational tools for grade school kids.
I'm Sonic.
That voice still gives me chills.
Yeah, same here.
I still wake up some nights in cold sweat.
Those
haunting eyes.
Dr. Black?
No, Sonic. I don't want to do another activity. You have a very creepy design in this game.
Black!
Oh, sorry. Do we have anything else to say?
Maybe address the sudden shift that came after Heroes as well.
Oh, that. Well, that was just Sega deciding to fight back towards Metal Sonic.
What? By going too far into the opposite direction and rushing games out in 05 and 06?
Yep, a sound plan if I ever heard one.
But that's just a theory.
Yeah, a BS theory.
April Fools, everyone. Alright, the camera should be off.
Good. We need to talk about something.
Yeah, we do. You put a slide in that last episode claiming I quoted something from the AVGN.
Well, clearly you were.
What? I'm automatically quoting him by saying something he said?
There are certain people in this world who, whenever something is said by someone that was already said by them, you're automatically quoting them whether you know it or not. That's why I put a picture of Roger up last episode.
So why didn't you put a picture of the AVGN up if you thought I was so obviously quoting him?
Because you didn't request as such.
Are you serious? I barely even know who he is.
Ron, I'm a man of principle. I will not allow plagiarism to be covered up by my editing.
You gotta be kidding.
Yeah, I am. April Fool. But let me be serious now. What I wanted to talk about with this show's title.
Ah, okay.
You see, MatPat gets away with calling his show Game Theory because he, uses science.
Yeah, but we're theorizing.
No, at best we're hypothesizing. We are crafting ideas surrounding Sonic canon. Science need not apply. Sure, you could argue anything is science, but in fiction, it's hard to make a scientific argument because the author is kind of the end-all be-all and everything. We won't really be touching science until the Chaos Control episode.
Yeah, but we have to get the small fish out of the way and lead up to the bigger one.
True, but that episode will be an exception, not the norm. Once again, this is mostly Sonic canon. If anything, I would have titled it Sonic Canon Analysis, or just Sonic Analysis.
Oh well, I came up with the show anyway. It's called Sonic Theory.
Perhaps, but I'm just warning you on the response we could get from viewers or from MatPat himself. Or Roger and Luke, who, let's be honest, are the actual people we're ripping off here.
Then why don't we leave this video as a response to one of MatPat's? That way he'll know we used the Game Theory song in the first episode and he can make a judgment call from there.
Ah yes, show him and risk getting the video taken down for using the song without his permission. That doesn't have any unforeseeable consequences.
Would you rather he just not know?
No, I'd just rather we give him the show a different name and a different theme song from the beginning.
Well, too late. We'll let MatPat decide.
Look, we've got a little bit over 30 subscribers. You think MatPat's going to take the time to say anything to us? He could very well get the video taken down, then never say anything to us.
I guess we'll just have to be patient then, huh?
Well, I should probably clarify. I'm not opposed to the show being called Sonic Theory. With the rotating Sonic in the intro, I really didn't have a choice. Even if a different name would have made more sense.
You see, at least we can agree there.